we are leaving out of town tomorrow super early in the morning, and I feel like this happens every time we go somewhere. It's like the endless list of things to do before we leave.
But
do you feel like, well, of course you feel like that. Do you feel it? I feel like you're laughing, but your eyes are screaming at me.
I'm laughing. I'm about to cry. That's what
I know. You're doing one of those.
Every time you plan a trip for us, last couple of weeks we went to Seattle. That was my doing. But every time there's a trip, it sets me back so far with work. And I don't know if it's because I do too much, or maybe I need to like hire on people to handle certain stuff.
Because you're one, yeah. I mean, you have Kyle, but then it's just like you. So
sure.
If you're not creating content, like if we're gone for like a week or whatever, that's of course you're gonna feel behind, yeah.
Right.
Unless you're already, a month ahead, which is really hard to do.
I think I had the biggest panic attack when we just came back from Seattle.
By the way, my shirt's wet. I spilled my athletic greens.
She looks like she's got milk let down from her breast.
It's bad.
That's why you guys should go watch the YouTube video of the podcast.
Yes. Watch the
it's
YouTube
in
video
4K. Watch
if you want to see the wet spot.
If you want to see the wet spot in 4K. But every time we go, I'm so far behind. And so when we came back from Seattle, I was in the middle of like putting out fires because like we were talking about shower enclosure in the last episode, there's things that were going down, we're back, change of plans essentially. And so now we're in the point of like doing 2 videos at once. Like Kyle's working hard, I'm working hard. And then I look at the calendar, it's like, oh, and next week you're leaving town for a week.
Yeah.
And I'm just
and then the next 2 months you're leaving town like every weekend.
Because the thing is like every time I have a hard month, I always go, okay, I just got to get through this month. The next month is going to be easier projects. They're not going to be as big or grand.
And they get even harder.
And then we end up like taking a trip or something like that. And then I'm backed up again.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, in my defense, this trip was planned 9 months ago.
That doesn't change anything.
It's your fault.
No, it doesn't
change.
change.
You should have planned accordingly.
None of this is a surprise. But the thing is there's only so much I can do to get myself caught up before leaving, and then so much I can do to get caught up after coming back. Like there's no solution to this. What am I going to say? Be like, let's multiply Alex and replicate him?
But I'm saying like this trip was in the calendar. Like we knew it was coming. It's not like this last minute thing where it's like, oh man, why did we plan this? It was like we had. In
my defense, I actually thought we never sat down and said when we're going to Yellowstone.
We did.
No. We didn't set out I knew it was at a cabin. I knew the date that it was, but I didn't know how long it was. And then when I looked at the calendar, because I thought it's going to be one of those Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday deals. And
you can't do Yellowstone Friday, Saturday, Sunday because it's a 6-hour drive.
I'll do it in 3. Okay.
Day 5, I'm going to do it in 3.
So automatically I have this panic attack. It's like I'm gone for a week, and not to mention it's like weekday stuff. That's when I kind of lost it.
Yeah. And then you're like, sorry, can't do it.
Yeah. Can you bump me up just a hair, Kyle?
Did you need to take your own car?
I actually texted you.
I'll drive myself.
I actually texted you and I was like, hey, are we really leaving for this long? And yeah, we're leaving at this and come back on that. And I was like, can we come back a day early? And you're like, yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah.
But I'm like, and you have FOMO. So you're like, if we're the first ones to leave. I was
no, I don't really care. I would rather you not lose your mind or have a heart attack.
I truly felt like I was going to have a heart attack.
I know.
In fact,
and I know, the thing is, I know how like stressed you are. So I don't want to be like, no, we have to stay the whole time, because it doesn't matter. We'll still have fun. In fact, it's going to rain. So we might be inside.
Kyle, can you grab that mic right there, by the way? Oh, is that disconnect? No, it's disconnected. Yeah, never mind. Can you tell when I'm stressed out?
Yeah.
You can tell so easily.
Here, hold on. Great. We'll grab this. I want to hear what do I do when I'm stressed out?
Oh man.
Come on, it's all right.
I don't know, man. You're just like constantly like walking around, grabbing different things.
Am I pacing?
Like, pacing, kind of like. You can just see your eyes like spinning.
You can see that?
Oh yeah.
Dude, I know I curse when I'm like stressed, because I'm like, I'll grab my phone and be like, F,
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be like on your phone trying to figure stuff out.
And then you're like short. So I noticed because you're not your
spin that mic over to
your regular you're not your regular like goofy funny self. You're a lot more serious when you're stressed. Like you don't joke. Everything, like even when I make a joke, you'll go huh, like kind of thing, because you don't have like the brain capacity to like even take a joke in.
No, I don't even want to make eye contact with people. You would stand there and you like maybe like stare at me or something like that, or try to get a reaction or something like that.
Yeah,
I have zero, and it's my way, and I don't think it's something I need to change, to be honest with you. I think it's my way of like keeping it together.
Yeah. It's not like you're mean and rude and going off on people. You are just, I guess the best way to describe it is like short. You're just like, sure, like done, sure, okay, fine. Like, like those text messages that will say like, fine, period. Okay, period.
Yeah.
That's just you because you just don't have the time. You're stressed out. You're trying to put out fire. So you're like, okay, cool, good, bye.
Hey, thanks for watching our Next Door Neighbors podcast.
And be sure to capture the full episode anywhere podcasts are streamed and including our YouTube channel, Next Door Neighbors.